So in decimation of time FFT, a given sequence is divided into even index sequence F1n containing the even index terms and the odd index sequence F2n containing the odd index terms. Now what will be DFT? DFT is XK. DFT is XK, and what is XK? XK is summation of n changing 0 to n minus 1, 0 to n minus 1, xn w n and k. Okay, this is the DFT, and what we can divide it into two parts. One part containing the even terms, even n equal to even, and what will be that? Xn wn nk. Okay, and its last term will be n minus 2 plus odd term when n is odd, xn w and k, and its last term will be n minus 1. Okay, so this will be equal to summation n changing 0 to, now n by 2, इसमें कितनी टर्म्स आएंगे? n by 2 minus n minus 1, half terms will be here, x of 2n w n k n plus summation n changing 0 to n minus 1, n by 2 minus 1, half terms will be here, and odd values of odd indexed values here, n plus 1 w, इधर k की वैल्यू इधर हो जाएगी, k की वैल्यू इधर हो जाएगी, या k की वैल्यू होगी n, sorry, k will be k, और n की वैल्यू होगी 2n, एंड इधर k की वैल्यू हो जाएगी, n की वैल्यू हो जाएगी 2n plus 1, n की वैल्यू हो जाएगी 2n plus 1. So we have arranged xk into sum of n by 2 point transforms, यानी कि हमने जो ये जो DFT था इसको दो टर्म्स में लिख दिया, एक तो 0 to n by 2 minus 1 or 0 to n minus 2 minus 1. This first one is made by even index terms and second one is made by odd index term. Okay, now we know that कि what is w n 2nk क्या होगा? Wn 2nk will be equal to, it can be written as W2n raised to power nk. Okay, it can be written like this also. And what is the value of W? W is e raised to power minus j 2 pi by n. ये तो W की वैल्यू होगी, Wn की. Wn is this raised to power 2, इसकी पावर 2 into nk. इसको ऐसे भी देख सकते हैं, इस 2 को हम यहाँ पे भी लिख सकते हैं e raised to power minus j 2 pi by n by 2 nk, and by definition this is W n by 2, this is W n by 2 nk. Okay, so that means W2 nk can be written as Wn by 2 nk. W2 nk can be written as Wn by nk. Okay, similarly, this is first expression. Second expression can be written as Wn 2 plus 1 k can be written as W2nk plus k n, which can be written as W2nk n into wkn. Okay, wkn और इसको हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं Wn by 2 nk. So these two terms can be simplified as this. Hence xk जो कि यहाँ पे था, ये xk can be written as summation n changing 0 to n by 2 minus 1 f1n. F1n is x2n. X2n is f1n, and w nk n by 2 plus, अब क्योंकि summation is operating on n, so w, this kn will be constant. It could be taken outside the sum like this, and summation n changing 0 to n by 2 minus 1 f2n w nk n by 2. Okay, so this DFT can be written like this also, where f1 is x2n and f2 is x2n plus 1. If we see the definition of DFT, then this is what? This is a DFT of n by 2 point DFT of f1n, and this is DFT of f by f2n, n by 2 DFT of f2n. It means ये भी एक DFT है. These two are representing DFT themselves. So xk can be written as जैसे हम कैपिटल xn का जो DFT होता है उसको कैपिटल xk से दिखाते हैं. Similarly we can write f1n का DFT as F1K, F1K, capital F1K plus WKN F2 F2K. Now here K will be changing. K is changing. K is of course changing from 0 to n minus 1. What does we have done? We have done in this expression, what we have done is we have changed. This is 8-point DFT. This was, let us say, if capital N is K, then this was 8-point DFT, and we have divided into 2 4-point DFTs. 2 4-point DFT. अगर यहाँ पे 16-point DFT है तो we have divided it into 2 8-point DFTs. अगर यहाँ पे 4-point DFT है तो we have divided it into 2 2-point DFTs and so on. So basically a higher order DFT can be regarded as lower order DFTs, sum of two lower order DFTs. This is how we can interpret this expression. Okay, this expression is to divide xk into 2 f1k and f2k, where this was, if it is 16-point DFT, then it will be 8-point, 8-point, and so on. Suppose there are 8-point sequences given, so we have divided it into 4-point DFTs. जैसे f1k will be 0, 2, 4 even index terms, and this will be odd index terms, 1, 3, 5 and 7. Okay, so this one will be f1n, and this one will be f2n. This 8-point DFT is divided into 2 4-point DFTs, and their DFTs will be f1k, f1k. So what we have done, ये देखिए, suppose xn is 8-point, then we have divided it into 2 DFTs of 4 points. 4-point DFT, 8-point DFT निकालने के लिए we have divided into 2 4-point DFTs, और जो 4-point DFT निकाला उनके बीच में जब सम करेंगे xk can be obtained by summing like this. So हमने कोई मशीन बनाई जिसमें कि 4-point DFT निकाल दी, यानी 4-point इनपुट दिया n डोमेन में, आपको k डोमेन में आउटपुट मिल गया. ऐसे यहाँ पे 4-point इनपुट दिया, 4-point में आपको आउटपुट मिल गया. सो व्हाट विल बी xk नाउ? निकालने के लिए इधर k की वैल्यू 0 डालनी पड़ेगी, यानी कि x0 विल बी f10 प्लस w, k की वैल्यू कितनी है 0, सो 0 और n की वैल्यू कितनी है 8, सो 8, n की वैल्यू इज 8 and f2 0, this will be x0. So what will be this? This will be x0 f10 और f20 into 8, इसका यहां से, और ये जो मल्टीप्लायर होगा ये will be w08. This will be your x0 will be this. Basically f4 will be this, f14 w4 f8 and f4, because f14 is same as f04, f14 is same as f04 क्योंकि it repeats its values after n times f20. Okay, f20. So we can obtain this as, यहाँ पे इसको लेके we will be multiplying with w48 and we will be getting f4 w10 w48. Okay, similarly we will be multiplying here also. This will be going like this, this will be going like this, and we will be getting things like this. Okay, so